By now we've come to learn that New Direction do things a little bit out there. And today we are looking at this bit of kit, and before you think it's not actually a water bottle. It looks very much like an old military sort of canteen bottle, but it's not. This is actually a power pack. And I'm glad it's a power pack and not a water bottle, because the water would be frozen today based on the conditions we're in. So what makes this different to other power packs on the market, and why do you need one? Let's jump into it and have a look. So what is it that makes this power pack different to the rest? There's three main things that really does separate this from the crowd. And firstly is obviously the design of it. It's completely different to anything I've seen anyway. And yeah, using the old kind of military style, it actually looks pretty cool. And you get this case with it. So front and back, there's a couple little pockets so you can put your cables and bits like that in it. But yeah, it's just a completely different style. You've got a shoulder strap as well, so it makes it nice and easy to carry it around. But that's obviously not gonna make you buy it over anything else. What's the main points of what's going on inside and what this power pack can actually offer. That's what separates it. And the first thing is not the easiest one to explain, but most power packs on the market, especially fishing ones, are 3.7 volts. So that's great, you can fast charge things from them, not a problem. This is actually 14.8 volts when it's fully charged. And that doesn't mean you're necessarily going to charge anything any quicker, but it does allow for you to charge more things at a faster rate. So let me try and explain this. Basically, in terms of ports, you've got 3 quick charge USB points, and then you've got 2 PD points as well. So the PD points are very, very fast charging, and obviously the USB 3s are quick charging as well. But a normal power pack that would have that amount of ports, as soon as they're all taken, that voltage then drops dramatically. So you've only got 3.7 to start with, that starts dropping, and yes, it will charge everything, but it won't be fast charging like you'd want it to. Whereas when you've got 14.8 volts to start with, that means that you'd be fast charging everything, even if you are using all of the ports available. So I think I've explained that in a way that makes sense. I've been trying to get my head around it myself, but hopefully, yeah, I have portrayed that in the right way. So the PD points are super fast charging, and you can charge the newer MacBooks through them points. Now you won't be able to do that on lesser chargers that are running at 3.7 volts, because something like a MacBook obviously requires a lot more juice to start with. And that's where this really comes in. That's where the 14.8 volts really is a big thing. So if you're kind of editing on the bank, or if you watch a lot of content or that kind of thing, and you take your MacBook with you, that is a big, big plus when it comes to this power pack. Now, it would still fast charge things like, it would still fast charge your phone, it would still fast charge iPads and whatever you want. Basically, this is a power pack that will fast charge anything that you plug into it. So that's a very big point on this, which like I say, a lot of the power packs on the market will only be charging at 3.7 volts rather than the full 14.8 that this can give off. So it really is a powerful power pack. Now the next point, which is potentially even bigger than the voltage point of view, these are actually expandable. So it comes with a single battery pack, and that battery pack is the equivalent of around 20,000 mAh at 3.7 volts. When you break that down to the 14.8 volts, that translates to about 5,200 mAh. But obviously, you've got a lot more juice pushing out that way at 14.8 volts than you would have at 3.7. So again, hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully you can bear with me. But like I say, these are actually expandable. So you can get extra battery packs like this, and it can take a maximum of 3 of these battery packs. So once you've got all 3 in there, then that expands the actual capacity of this to 60,000 mAh at 3.7 volts. So it becomes a really, really powerful bit of kit. And at that point, that's going to last you a long, long time on the bank. And obviously it depends on your power consumption as to how long it will actually last. But if you're doing a week in France, it will quite easily cover you for that amount of time. So it really is it's something that you can buy into and something that you can expand as and when you need to. I mean, the standard battery it comes with, that'd easily do you shorter sessions. And then if in time you think, oh, I'm going to France or doing a longer session somewhere, that's when you can buy the additional batteries to add into it. And you don't have to use them all the time. Obviously, adding batteries increases weight, so they're easy to take in and out. So if you're doing a shorter session, you don't need to be worrying about the extra batteries. You can just take the single one or a double one. You don't need to take the full whack of it. So when it comes to actually installing the batteries, all you've got to do is ideally do this somewhere where your hands are warmer and they actually work. But take this out of the little case it comes in, open this up, and then if you've ever played with an ND bait boat or anything like that, then you'll notice these connections are pretty much the same. Now, I haven't actually checked, but I've got a feeling they might actually be the same batteries as the bait boats. But you simply click them in together, get the third one in as well. In here, you can see you've got 3 slots for the additional batteries. So you can just slide them all in individually like that. It's nice that they're separated as well, so if they do get warm for whatever reason, then they're not warm against the other batteries. So yeah, it's a nice little point there. And then you've got room just down one side to feed all the cables. And then that all just slots together. Like I say, this is far easier if you're not doing it in minus conditions. There we go. And then that all slots in, and then you've got a big battery there, which is going to last you for a long time. Hopefully I've explained the whole voltage thing in a way that you guys understand, because like I say, it took me a while to get my head around it myself, but I think it does make sense now. And if you want more information about these, like I say, they're the New Direction Osprey Powerbanks, and you can get these on Amazon, you can get them on Prime, delivered next day. So yeah, they are a very cool bit of kit, and the base cost of them with one battery and obviously the casing and everything comes in at $99.99. So thanks for watching this video. If you want more information, head over to the New Direction website. But for now, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, when hopefully it's a little bit warmer, because this is not cool. Well, it is cool, too cool. Yeah, I'm gonna end it there.